Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program to help you integrate and reframe the feelings and beliefs of this pattern. This program is designed to help you feel better now and more empowered in daily life. To use this program, earphones are recommended. While you listen to the words, emotions may arise. Lightly tap on the karate chop throughout playback to help your body with grounding, soothing and presence. This work is not replacement for professional care. Take full responsibility for your well-being. Start the tap. Longing to go home and belong. My inner child speaks. I have a part inside myself that shows up when I'm truly down and anxious. In that state, I feel a deep sense of not belonging anywhere. A voice inside me says, I just want to go home. In that anxious state, it's hard to play the human game or engage with life. These feelings surface when anxiety is active, though they might always be in the background. When I'm not in that state, I can be confident, social, and present. It feels like there's a lonely small child inside me searching for its mother. The feeling of wanting to go home feels like wanting safety, warmth, and unconditional belonging. It feels like I'm lost somewhere between worlds, human and something beyond. The loneliness carries a quiet ache, like a forgotten child wandering through life. And even though part of me feels lost, anxious, and deeply alone, longing for a sense of home and belonging, I deeply and completely love and accept myself now. There's a deep pull inside that whispers, I want to go home. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong anywhere on this planet. It feels exhausting to keep pretending I know how to be human. The loneliness feels ancient, like something carried through lifetimes. My heart aches with a quiet longing for a mother's embrace. In those anxious moments, I feel so small and fragile. The world feels too loud, too fast, and I just want to rest. I can sense an emptiness that no external success can fill. It's like being a visitor who forgot where they came from. Sometimes I wish I could disappear into love and never return. There's confusion about why I feel so different from others. I keep asking myself why I can't just feel normal. A part of me fears that I'll always feel separate and unseen. I wonder if this ache means something is wrong with me. The desire to go home feels both comforting and painful. It's like missing something I can't quite name. The loneliness turns into a quiet despair when I resist it. I've tried to fit in, but the feeling doesn't go away. The anxious part feels abandoned, like no one's coming back for me. There's grief in my body that doesn't have words. The silence between my breaths feels like a memory of loss. My heart sometimes screams, where do I belong? I feel suspended between heaven and earth, not anchored anywhere. It's painful, but it's also the doorway to something deeper. Beneath the ache, I sense a faint light that still remembers love. Underlying beliefs, I don't belong anywhere. Something is wrong with me. I am disconnected from love and home. I must pretend to be human to be accepted. If I show my true self, I'll be rejected or misunderstood. Safety only exists somewhere else, not here. My worth depends on how well I fit in. I am alone in this world. Love and belonging are outside of me. Possible emotional mechanisms and ego play. In first person, I use disconnection as protection so I don't get hurt again. I withdraw when anxious to avoid rejection. My ego tells me I don't belong so I can stay in control of my expectations. I chase belonging outside myself, avoiding the pain of inner loneliness. Adult, embrace and soothe your inner child. I'm sorry to my inner child who experienced the deep pain of not belonging. I'm sorry you felt lost and unseen when you most needed warmth and safety. I understand how hard it was to feel human when your heart longed for home. You were never wrong for wanting love, comfort, and connection. I hold you now with compassion and gentleness. You don't have to wander anymore. I am here with you. I give you permission to heal and to rest in love. I give you permission to forgive yourself and those who couldn't see your light. I release any guilt or shame you carry for feeling separate or different. I honor our journey together through lifetimes of seeking. I love you endlessly and completely. You are safe to let go now, to be yourself, because I am here to protect and guide you always. Message from Higher Self. You were never lost, only dreaming of separation. The longing for home is the soul's memory of its infinite origin. Every sense of disconnection is an invitation to remember that you are love itself, expressing as human. The ache is not a curse, it's a call to awaken. You belong everywhere because you are part of everything. The illusion of isolation cannot exist within your true essence, which is wholeness, light, and eternal safety. The human game is simply the soul exploring contrast so that you can rediscover your divine completeness again. Bridge into your new reality. I used to feel like I didn't belong, but now I am beginning to sense home inside my own heart. The loneliness that once consumed me is softening into moments of peace and presence. My anxious states once pulled me away from life, but now they remind me to return to love. I once thought I was lost, but I'm learning that I've always been guided and supported. What felt like an endless search for home is transforming into the realization that home has always been within me. Reclaim your power. I choose to release the belief that I am separate or unworthy of belonging. I embrace my journey as part of a divine unfolding toward greater self-remembrance. I allow myself to engage with life from love, not fear or defense. I welcome my humanity as the sacred expression of infinite consciousness. I claim my right to feel safe, connected, and at home wherever I am. Seeing it done, I imagine myself feeling at peace within my body, grounded and safe in this world. I walk through life with an open heart, effortlessly connected to people and places that feel like home. I sense a quiet warmth around me, the energy of belonging flowing in every interaction. The anxious child within me now smiles, knowing that home was never lost. The human game becomes a dance of joy, exploration, and divine play. I am already home in my heart, and I move through life from that truth. The loneliness has dissolved into radiant self-love and quiet strength. My inner child feels held, cherished, and finally at peace. Every breath I take reminds me that I belong here, now, completely. The world mirrors my inner safety and welcomes me as I am. Closing and next steps. Take a deep rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started. Be attentive to the reduction in the emotional weight of associated feelings and changes in how you react to things that used to trigger you. Feel free to repeat this program to completely shift and reframe this pattern and beliefs. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.